Hey everybody, we're starting something new here, and these are called teacher assisted jobs. And we figured that the first one that we start out with we'll do ourselves just so we can kind of get things going. Now with this one, we're going to walk you through Palfish, and we're going to use a referral link type system in order to communicate back and forth with you and to help you out as you try to become a Palfish teacher. Now, with this teacher assisted job, this does not mean that we have any magic powers that you're automatically going to get a job at Palfish because you use our link, because you get our help. All that we're doing is providing extra assistance, okay? So we hold no more weight with Palfish than anybody else, okay? Now, what happens is when you use the system that I'm going to show you, we automatically start to communicate with you when you join Palfish. We're able to go in, say, hey, hello, here, what do you need help with? You can respond back, obviously, if you need any help with something like, oh, I don't know, how do I upload this file? How do I add this? Blah, 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 whatever the case, we're able to communicate with you as long as you get set up like we show you. Now, the first type of job, there's two types of jobs at Palfish, and you can read this in full detail at OETJobs.com/Palfish. Now, the first job is for like a create a profile type system. You can be a native or non-native teacher. You still have to go through a vetting process, meaning you're going to enter in your information, any credentials, whatever the case. They're going to review that and then decide if you can work on the platform. Okay, that's the main thing. And all these payments are going to be made through either wire transfer or through Payoneer. So again, you can read full details on the website. Now let's get to the second job. This is what most people want to become. This is a Palfish Official Teacher course. Now with this one, what happens is you have more of a set schedule, similar to what you see at VIP Kid, .abc, Magic Ears, Landy, and so forth. They bring the students to you. You're going to be teaching Chinese children under the age of 12 years old, same type of peak hours. The main thing with this is that you have to be from the US, UK, Canada, Australia, or New Zealand. You also need to invest in different props, not a lot, but just so you have some props. You should know about TPR, all different sorts of things like that. The pay rate is a little more fixed and steady, and you can make anywhere up to $40 an hour during their seminar classes, okay? So again, two types of jobs. Just go to OETJobs.com/Palfish if you want to read more information, because this information might change, okay? By the time this video is done, who knows if they've updated or not. Now, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is be on your device. What I'm on right now, this is a emulator. I don't suggest that you use this, but I'm on an emulator, okay? So I'm working off like an iPad. Now what you want to do is you want to go to OETJobs.com/apply/Palfish. The reason why, again, you use this system, we'll be able to communicate with you. Now what'll happen is the link will pop up, and as you can see in the top, yes, this is a referral ID. That's how we can communicate with you, because we know that we referred you. Now, where you see the area code, that is actually the country code. Okay, I know it says area code, but it's country code. So go in, select your country code, and then after you select your country code, obviously enter in your phone number. Okay, then after you enter in your phone number, you're going to want to hit the submit button, the big orange one down at the bottom. And then once you hit that, what will happen is it'll start to download the app. And of course, you want to let it download the app. Let it do that. Then once the app is available, once it's fully downloaded, then what you're going to want to do is install the app, just like any other one that you've done on your phone, iPad, whatever. Again, this runs on Android devices and iOS devices as well. Okay, now, once you get to this point, click the next, let it install. After it installs, what you're going to do is you're going to start to enter in your phone number. You're going to have to register. I know it looks like we just registered, but you still have another step to go where you actually register fully. Okay, again, choose your country code, enter in your phone number, and then what will happen is you'll receive a SMS message. And then you want to enter in the proper information from the code that you got. Click next so you can start moving on. Now, what you want to do is you want to have a picture available. Make sure this is you. Don't be with anybody else in the picture. Make sure it's clear. Make sure there's enough lighting and so forth, okay? Now, after you get this picture all set up, now you want to enter in your username. You'll want to enter in a password, and then they have the option of male and female. Okay, good. Now you're in here. Make sure everything's ready. You don't have to complete all the information right then, but you probably should. Now, we're just going to run through this real quick. Again, I suggest that you go to the OETJobs.com/Palfish-guide, and it will show you how to do all of this in a well-written out manner. And again, we're going to continue to update that guide. So after I put my text introduction, use a lot of emojis, the next thing I'm going to do is make a recording. Again, you can read on the side. It tells you about the recording. We're going to continue to update the guide with different information on that. Now, you have a small message that you have, a small introduction message. This is the first thing that students are going to hear when they try to interact with you. Okay? So now after that, what we want to do is we want to enter in our title, provide any documents that support why we say that we have that sort of title. Okay, upload those. I found that sometimes you have to upload the document twice. I don't know if it's just a bug that I had on my phone or whatever. Now, after that, you'll want to go in here and you'll want to verify the country that you're from by providing the proper documentation. If you have a passport, any ID, just make sure you black out the number, okay? There's no reason that they need to look at your passport number. And now what you want to do is you want to select a few of these, okay? A few of your different interests and so forth. I don't know if there's certain interests that some people like over others. Okay, so select that. And we're almost done. This is how quick this is, right? So the next thing is that we want to continue on with our payment. Now with the payment, you're only going to have the option of using Payoneer or if you have a bank card in China. So those are the two options. If you use the link that we have, OETJobs.com/apply/Payoneer, then you'll get $25 back after being paid $1,000 either from Palfish or anybody else through Payoneer. Now, if you click submit, it'll tell you if there's any information that's not written out. You only get one chance with this. They're not going to come and ask you for an interview, okay? Now, some people, it'll trigger off where you have to do a recording here, where they want to test your quality. And what you need to do in here is you need to go through and read this little book that they have. You just hit the record, and then as you read, you'll swipe, okay, and just keep going through and just keep reading as you go along, okay? All right, so that's about it. I'm not really sure what triggers this, by the way. I really don't know what the algorithm is here. But anyway, that's about it. Again, just check out the guide. Take a look there. And if you follow the process like we talked about, we'll communicate. We'll go in and we'll send you a message. So you'll know if you did it right, if you set it up properly. You don't have to go through this process. This is no sort of magic that we have over Palfish, but we're here to help you out, okay? Anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys soon. Take care.